We had a very definitive mindset on this project. We wanted a Class A building, but it gets back to what defines Class A. We wanted it for high-tech corporate users looking to locate in the neighborhoods to attract the best and brightest and allow their employees to walk to work, to bike to work, take public transportation to work, as opposed to having to go all the way into the loop. Class A buildings today are decidedly more transparent. It's a lot more glass, a lot more technology. Obviously, the view glass plays into all this because it's not just a piece of technology, but it gets to the comfort for those tenants. Cutting down on glare at the desktop, cutting down on heat gain, and again, just avoiding the whole notion of having to have window blinds.
What this does is allows it to stay completely open, to leave the views, both in and out, but block the light. A really nice solution, actually, to be able to temper that light, filter the light, but leave the views as open as possible. Part of what we love to do in coming into these old buildings is bringing a certain vision of what we think it could be. So, in this instance, they want to make it a tech office use. To be the first ones in and to really set a tone for the neighborhood, to try and figure out how to hold on to that industrial flavor, that sort of urban rawness to it. It's concrete, it's masonry, but make it office compatible and cool. I mean, that's really the thing. You got to make it cool at the end of the day or no one's going to come.
So again, it gets back to the experience, what the tenant is experiencing, and believe it or not, that affects whether tenants want to renew a lease as opposed to moving out. If they're happy in a building and they're comfortable in a building and they think it's the best building that they can get, and we certainly think 2017 Mendell is the best building in the market, they're more likely to renew their lease when it comes time for a lease rollover. We named it Elevate because our strategy for the project was for it to be a very experiential, almost hotel-like experience here. And the amenities here are second to none. One of the things up on the 11th floor is our amenity floor and the use of the view glass, which is key to our success up there, we believe, because it will help maintain the views, unparalleled views of the Chicago skyline that most buildings don't get.
The idea is to blur the line between inside and outside, to have nature or the urban landscape brought into the space as well. So as soon as you put a blind there, as soon as you do something to block the light, you also block the view, which is essentially putting a barrier between that landscape and the office users.